Hi guys, hi ladies, and welcome. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, bug it out. Ah. Yeah. Hi guys, ladies. Yeah, I'll just kick that thing. Yeah, hope I haven't broken it. Yeah. Anyway, good afternoon. We just need to get some capacitors. Need some 10 microfarads. Or at least 110 microfarad anyway. Yeah, we are on. Yeah. So that's not the one. This is the one. Should have the 10s in it. So I hope I can see. Let's have a look. Have a look. We need a 10. These 10s. Yeah, 10 UF. What are these ones? 20 UF. 22 UF rather. Right. So, I don't think we need them just yet, but we'll get. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Now, let me move this Calaro. Now, leave these glasses over this side because I've got a pair over here. Right. There we go. There we go. Let's move some shit out of the way. Right, let's turn on the light. Turn on the soldering iron. There we go. Now what we need to do for now is I don't like the way that they're done. So we'll take the EL84 out. I don't like the way these are done. There's the clip for it. I don't like the way these are done. You just pull them out through there. Okay, now I'll get this thing off the top of here. They're fucking stupid they are. There you go, get that out of there. We'll find a better way of fixing them when we come and put it back together. The bloody damn things off. EWC83. And this one. Okay, now. And that one. EZ80. There you go, that's the valves out. Now we can sit and work on it. Yeah. Right, and I must remember to make sure that that's not touching there before I put it back together. Otherwise we'll end up with a bit of a bang. Right, so let's have a look at what we've got going here. They're the heaters, I would presume. Yeah, they're the heaters, I presume. So we need to find out. I may need to drill a hole in here somewhere. Probably do that tomorrow. So what we'll do, we'll start by doing the way we normally do it, making up our tag board. So we'll start by doing that, shall we? So what we need to do now is get that into there, just onto there like that, and just, it's actually snapped in the wrong fucking place. Okay, there we go. Snapped in the wrong place. Now we can cut this down a bit. And we need 2 of these here anyway, so that's correct that. That'll do us. There we go. Right. So we've got we can bend that over that way. That's, and then this one, I'll tell you what we'll do. That we'll do. Hey! Make sure we're bloody recording. Yeah, I don't want to get this done and realise that we're not. So we can use, there we go. Clip that piece there, that'll do us. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah. I know you've not seen much of me in the workshop for a while, but we're going to be changing all that because we are coming back into it here now. I've had a few things I've had to sort out, and you know, I've just not managed to get in here. Still got to sort some stuff out in here. Still got some stuff to sort out. There you go. Get down there as tight as we can. The other way would have been better, but it doesn't matter. Alright. So we now need another piece. Probably that'll do us. Because that's our negative. Squeeze that together. Yeah, that's good. So that's we're putting a 47 in instead of a 22. So this should be our 22. Sorry, instead of a 32 we're putting a 47 in. That's our 10 UF, which we've just got out, and this should be our 22. 22 UF. Right. should be about it. There we go. Could have been a bit longer that. So we're going to bend that one out of the way. We're going to put that one in there. That's right. There you go. Yeah, I can hear that kid of hers upstairs crying. It's fucking 5 next week, shouldn't be doing that now. Still, never mind. Fuck me. There we go. Alright. I'm trying to get these on here as tight as I can. So that when I crimp them up solid, that's it. They'll stay where I put them. Like that one there should have done, oh it has. Now put a piece of heat shrink on the next one. There you go. On that one there. We can't get the drill out this time of night. That's gone in the wrong hole. That's supposed to go in that hole. That's negative. Yeah, I didn't put it in the wrong hole. It came out and moved. It came out and moved across to the wrong hole. There we go. Right. Bend that through there. Hold that in there. Now. Yeah, she should just put her hand across his ass, but the problem is a lot of parents are scared to these days. You know, if you send them to school and got a fucking any sort of mark on them or something, the fucking teachers report you to fucking social services, and that's all wrong there. I mean, when I was a kid, I got me fucking ass smacked and never fucking bothered. I had to use that for cleaning the soldering iron because I don't know where my solder cleaner is. I've got one on the bench over there but I can't see it. The other one's in the shack. So what we can do, we can solder that one on there. Bring this one up because I want them all on the top if I can get them there. That one there. And these two. There. And that just nips them up, you see. There you go. just nip some on. Right. So that's all good and done that now. That's 2 done. Now we need to just fit the 3rd one, which is this one here. There you go. Right. There you go. Fit the 3rd one on. And what we do, just bend that over. Come on, bend over. Move that so it doesn't stick in your fucking finger like it thumb like it normally does. It was just about to. There we go. Right. Solder that into place. Oops, not quite got that. There you go. We only need to. We're only sticking them on slightly because we'll be doing a proper job once we start soldering the wires and stuff. Now we bring this down through the back of that, because that's all our grounds. Lift that up to there. And there we go. Solder that one in. There you go. That's done. That's all soldered up now. What we'll do tomorrow, because I can't do it now and there's nowhere to bloody put this fucking thing. Don't think there is. Let's look at taking. See, there's nowhere to put this fucking thing. See, I want to put it. Right. So what we'll do, right. The red. We'll just clip these off. The yellow, they go to the same place. Red and the yellow go to the same place. That's good. Now, that looks like it's been fucking plugged on. It hasn't, has it? That pull off. Right. That's loose. That's loose. Oh no, it's the valve socket that's the valve pin moving. Right. So if I can heat this up, it'll probably pull off. I think these are just plugged on. Move that out of the way. If I get that in there, just heat that up, maybe I'll just pull the fucking lead off the fucking capacitor. Oh, I don't think it can. Look like it could though. Yeah, they're fucking soldered on. They're just pushed on. See how I pull these off? Does this fucking thing unplug? Yeah, look at that. The whole fucking lot turns. Yeah, they're plushed on and soldered. If I get that on there, if I get on that on there, might not get them off doing that, but we're going to give it a go. Might end up just snapping them. Probably the best thing to do. Just snap them like that. That's them off. We know they go together along with the red and the yellow. So that's good. So that's okay. So that resistor goes to there. These two resistors, move that one out of the way, so they go to the red and the yellow, which is, we'll work out what they are when we get the bloody thing out. Let's just start by snapping this one. There we go, take that one off. Because they are marked these, so there you go. Now all we do is straighten that up. So it's straight. Straighten that one. So it's straight. This one we have to snap off. This is ground. And this is the one we have to snap off. Because it's soldered. There we go. Come on, snap off your cunt. There you go. Now this should pull out. Yes, it should. There's nothing catching that, so you always get them, don't you? Where they won't just lift out. There you go. Now this has got on the bottom of it, this has got on the bottom of it right, the square is the 30 UF. Supposed to show us, but it doesn't. I thought it was going to do. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we know which way it came out, because that's negative there. Negative is the can, and it went in. Let me just get this fucking thing out of the way. Let's get that fucking spring somewhere so it's not going to move without. Right, let's get that fucking spring out of my way. We'll sort all that out when we put the fucker back together. Get that through there. Just to straighten that up a bit. And that should now come through. There you go. Right. Now these two, so it went in and that way, it went in that way, that's the way it went in, because because that's the broken one off there. That's where the ground was. So the reds, so the reds go to the 30 UF. The red and the yellow and that resistor go to that one. Pardon me, put that back down there for a minute. That one. Right, that goes to the. That's how it goes. Goes like that. And that goes to. That went to the top. It's the top, which I think is. So what we'll do, I think the top one is the 30 UF, but we'll see. Just put the capacitor tester on, get the meter fired up. Don't know, I didn't think you could do the recharge. This meter is going dead, but I think we'll get enough out of it to just test this. Right, so right, the top one is the 30 UF. 32, that's correct. That one there is 15, there's not a 50, so that's gone up. And this one is 16. So 30, 20 and 10. So yeah, that's your 32, because that's coming off your rectifier. Yeah, that's your 32. That's 49, which isn't a 49. And that one's your 20, that's got to be your 10. That's got to be your 10. It is supposed to be marked, but it's not. Turn this off. It wouldn't make much difference actually. It wouldn't make much difference. It would still work. Right, and the ring is negative. So that there, the square is 30, but it doesn't show us. So unless of course, right, let's put this back to where it came from. I just had that all wrong, to be honest. Not much, but a little bit. That's how it goes in. There's your negative there. Right, so that one there, the top one is your triangle. That's your 20. That's correct. The square is that one, which is your 32. That's correct. Your 30, sorry, but we're putting a 32 on it. So that's your 32. And the blank with nothing scrawled on it is 10. Right, so that's all sorted. So we know what we're doing now. We need to extend some wires into this. We need to extend some wires into this so that we can let's just take that blob of solder off there, because that shouldn't be there. That was me when I took the old power lead off. There you go. There you go. Woo. Right. Hunts. Got to replace them and all. And fucking hunts, they're going to be bastards to do. And we've got this one here to resolder up, which has come off there. That was already broke off. So that one, I mean, I might be able to mount this on this side. I don't know. Would this fit on this side? Because we don't know, you see. We don't know. Move that negative. See, we don't know what we're going to do here. See, we could solder that onto there, but you know, we could solder that onto there, it's no problem. Right, so that one goes to, where's it gone? There it is. Right. So that one goes to the triangle, that goes to the 16, the 20, that goes to the 20, that top one, so it goes to the 20, and there's two wires that go to that, which are here. There's one there, and if I dig this one out, there's one there. So what we might have to do with that is untwist that from there, pull it through, there you go, that'll take us onto there then easily. It's a shame really that I can't really, I mean I would like, I'm probably going to have to put this on this side. I don't know. Can I wonder if I can scrape this and solder it. If I can scrape it and solder it, well, let's move that out of the way. That's your ground. I mean, I could even solder this. This goes to your ground here. So I could even solder this to there, because that would hold. So I could even solder that to there. Could do something with it, but I'd like to put it there, to be honest. Or even, yeah, there would be nice. Let's see if we can. See, the other thing is, you see, we've got to be careful, because this has got to go back into a case and it might not work on this side because the knobs have to come through. So it might not work on this side. So we may have to do it. We may have to do it on this side. Yeah. That'd be more. See, it's a shame there's a fucking big hole in it. I could put it there though. I mean, there's no reason why we can't put it there. Just drill a hole through there, pass a nut and bolt through. You know, there's no reason why we can't do that. That would work. We're pretty much away from the valves. We're away from the rectifier, which is here. We're pretty much away from it. So yeah, I think we could. I think what we could do tomorrow, guys, in the morning, I think, because we're live tomorrow night. What we could do, we could drill a hole through the centre there. Could drill a hole through that. And fit that there. Yeah, we could fit that there, that would work. See, we can't fit it where the valve is, because there's going to be too fucking thingy, too much heat. Unless of course this turns here, and these are for retainers and we only need one. So what if I was to just undo that retainer, undo that valve socket? What I like about this is the valve sockets, we might even be get out of drilling that. Just undo that a little bit, turn that retainer round to there. Look at that, guys. Turn that round, press it down. Now let's see how we can fit it to that, because if we can, then that's how we'll do it. Right, that's your best way in, I think. No, we could put it that way though. Yeah, we could shave this bit off here. Just hope it doesn't snap. Let's shave that off there. If I can probably cut it actually, put it in the jaws. Just go crunch. There you go. So we'll undo that one there as well, because oh no, that one's already been used. That one's already been used. But I think we could put that there, guys. We could put that there. Yeah, I reckon we could. Because you can solder them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with soldering them. Their tags are designed to be soldered. So if I do that, look. There you go. Now I'll get this one here and just there you go. Put a bit of solder around the outside. There you go. Put that to where we need it. I'll get the bit of right-handed action on the iron here. May have to use a bit of right-handed action on the old iron. Right. Put that there. Oops. I'm just trying to get it centered. Now, let's see how that looks. It's not permanently fitted because we need to do it so that we can, there you go, adjust and get the valve out of the way. And to be honest, guys, I think that would be okay. To be honest, I think that would be okay. Because it's not taller than the original, so we've got plenty of room there. And all we do, just we just need to connect everything up. turn that, so we're back to, there you go. Right, so let's get these wires all that are all wrapped around that transformer. There we go. D. Right, so, and that's easy, that's going to be easy to do that, guys. And we can probably push that back slightly to just get away, but we need it forward for now while we solder things on. Right, so let's have a look where our wires go. So our square, our triangle is our 20. So our triangle is our 20. That's our 10 at the end there, which is a bit of a shame, because our 20 is further down there, which means we're going to have to put we're going to have to put some new wires in here, guys. We'll do that tomorrow, because I don't know where my wire kit is, so I need to find it. So we can put a new wire on there, but we'll probably, this one here, this yellow that goes to the transformer, we can bring that up there we go. We can bring that one up, and this one can go to, this goes to our red. So them two, I'm showing you some of this. Let's have a look how we're doing. Yeah, zoom in a bit. If we can find the fucking zoomer in at eyes. Can't see it. Oh, there it is. Let's find the zoom in. There you go. So we're mounting that onto there, and that won't go anywhere, that, guys. And we will bring an extra ground up to here so that we can ground it properly. We'll bring a ground up from that so we can ground it properly so it can be ground. Just extra, that's all. Right, this yellow wire here, and if we can untangle that from around there, we can bring that to, that goes to our, what did I say? Goes to our 20 UF, which is that one there. Yeah, let's make sure. Yeah, that's our 22 there. So that's our 22. And our red wire goes to that as well. So we need to put a new red wire on here. That'll go through where the capacitor came through originally. That'll go through there and solder on. And might be able to just bring that through there as well, because now we're not tangled up. Let's feed that back through, and we can try and keep everything as it was. There we go. Bring that back through, and that might not reach, but it doesn't matter, we'll sort it out. And that goes to our 22. Just grab it there, and yeah, it will. If I get it by the pliers, I'm not stretching this, by the way, guys, just doing this so that I can hold it. Right, if we get it there, that's our 22, we've got plenty of slack there, so yeah, we're okay with that. Yeah, we're alright with that. Then, whoops, our resistors, and this is all Right. Now this goes to the 22, so we'll need to connect. We can probably just connect that resistor to that socket at that point of the valve. We can just put that straight onto the valve, that resistor. The other one, which is there, and then we've got another one which is, lift this up, another one which is there. So that one can come off this red wire here because that's where it goes anyway. The yellow wire goes to that. So we can take this straight to the valve pin, and yeah, we can take this resistor straight to the valve pin, and these resistors here, that one there's ground, so I don't need to worry about him, he's ground. These two, so that's your 20, and then so there's your, and the other ones went there. The other ones went there, so we just bring a wire off each of those. Just bring a wire off these to there. In fact, we might even be able to do something about that. But we've got, that's going to the, I think that's going to the cathode. Yeah, that's going to the cathode, I think. I could be wrong. But I've not got the service manual for this. I've got a service manual for a 1960, but not this particular bloody one. They must have done a couple of different iterations of it. I will double check it though. I don't think I'll need the manual now. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with the way that's, I'm happy with the way I've soldered that on. I'm happy with that, that's not going to do any harm, that's perfect. Yeah, that's spot on that, guys. Yeah, because everything will go back in as it came out. Yeah. So that's going to go in, that's good and tight, it's not going nowhere, that. So that's good. So there's our 30, which is that one. And the 30 is going to be, well, it went in, let's see, it went in, the capacitor originally went in that way, so this side of our resistor, with all this lot on it, so this side goes to that one, yeah, which is our blank, which is 10 UF. That'll be our cathode capacitor, and the one under it is the square, which is the 30. So it will go that way because that's how it was, because that's how we took that off, and that one goes to that one, that one there goes to here, these two go to there, and they go just like that. So that's easy worked out. That we just need to neaten all this up, and we'll neaten all this up tomorrow, and we need to solder this one back onto here that's come adrift. So we need to put a bit of sleeving over that and just put that back in. that's being replaced or done something with at some point. But we're going to do something with that and put it back into its... Move that over there a bit. Right. It's off one of the controls there. Goes to there. So we need to do that. But that's where we're up to with it, guys. That's where we're up to. We'll charge the meter later. But that's where we're up to. And what we'll do, we'll test these resistors. I don't know what the bloody should be. I think it should be 100k these, I'm not sure. But we'll charge the meter before we test them. We'll test these resistors, make sure they're all okay. See, that's the problem with not having the manual for this, you see. I don't even know, and to be honest guys, I don't even know if this is the actual amplifier for this. It just fits it. Could have been changed. This could have come from anywhere, but we don't know. But we'll try and find the circuit and see what these fucking resistors are with the yellow band on them. I think they're 100. I think they're 100k because I think they're brown, yellow, black. Let's just to quickly test one. I know the meter needs charging, but just quickly test one. I think they're 100k. If they are, it's no problem. But I might have to order the bastard and things. Right, let's see. So we'll go to there. Oh, hang on, we're on the wrong setting. There we are. So let's go to, so let's check. It's that pin there. And that there. 100k. Hey, and they're actually, that one's spot on. Let's test this one. Hang on. That one was spot on. 105k. I think they're okay. I think they're okay. They can stay. And that one. And that one's giving me a bit of a funny reading, unless I'm on the wrong place. See if I can get down there. Oh, there we are. Where's that fucker going? I think it goes to there and then goes to there. That's not right. Let's move some of these over. So that one there is going to that pin there, which is right, which is worked out right, which is where I want it to be. And this one $185, that's not right. Unless it's reading something else in there as well. Could be open that actually. That one could be fucked. That one could be open. I'm just trying to make sure. Right, so let's see. It goes to, I'm just trying to move these. Right, that goes to there. That is right. That's the end of that one. and then this one, yeah, that's way above. That needs to probably come out. Yeah, that probably needs to come out. It goes to, oh hang on, see it's a, I'm trying to work out. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clip this one. Clip that. And to test it again. That one was testing way too high. It was testing way too much. Let's test that. No, it's okay. Yeah. Almost 100k, that's okay. So they're all alright. It's actually in pretty good nick, this amplifier. Even if I do say so myself. So what we'll do, we'll stick that back together and stick that back together because we'll clean that up and we'll stick that back together. That'll be okay, we'll put a bit of sleeving over that. But we'll clean that tomorrow and we'll finish. In fact, we can just solder that back together. There you go. There you go. Let's got that back together. Should be. Yeah, we'll do a proper, nice, neat job of that tomorrow. We'll just make sure it's there so we know it's not going to come off. We'll finish that off. That doesn't need sleeving, it's pretty much, yeah, just put a bit of solder around the other piece because that is not there you go. Now put that back onto there. They say you should never blow on your solder. I've never had a problem with it, guys. Yeah, we've got a, what do you call it? Yeah, with a USB-C. Yeah. Oh no, we haven't. It's different. It's not the USB-C. They'll say we could have charged a bloody meter. Because the one with USB-C leads are buried. Right. Right, that's connected back as it should be now. We don't need to worry about sleeving that because that's never going to hit anything. It's too stiff. Yeah, that's good. So all these are okay. Yeah, these 100Ks, they're all okay. All that's okay. So I'm going to give the amplifier a clean bill of health apart from these couple of Hunt's mould seals which will replace. There's another 100K down there that we'll check. Make sure that they're okay. Because them 100Ks, I've had bad experiences in the past with those. Yeah. The other thing I've had a problem with, I want to just check something while I'm here, because, oops, put that there for a minute, because I think I've lost the bottom off this tape deck. I was thinking about it earlier. Oh no, it's on. I thought I'd lost the bottom. All I've got to do is remember where I put the knobs, because I can't remember where I put all the bloody knobs. I know I've got them, I can't remember where I put my foot. I've lost the bottom off it, but I haven't. So we're gonna... There you go. Alright. I think it's time to leave that where it is now, isn't it, guys? And don't forget to join me tomorrow. Those knobs are coming in a container up here. They're in one of them. I'd like to know where though. Not in there either. I've got them somewhere. I don't like having a bloody chair with no arms on it, you know, because sometimes your arse misses the seat and end up on the fricking floor. Right. So I'm going to leave that to there, guys. I'm going to leave that there for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Join me, we'll probably get to this again in the morning, so there'll be another part to this. There's quite a bit to go on this yet. Well, I say there is, probably not, but you know, I've got a dance set amp I need to do after this, which is a repair for a friend of mine, so we've got that to do as well. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you want to. You all take it easy. Bye for now, guys and girls.